Bad things happen every day, and in a split second, your world can change. In one moment, you can go from living your normal everyday life to struggle, suffering, and hardship, all because of something someone else did. And one of the worst parts about going through something like this is that it's completely outside of your control. But what you can control is the lawyer you choose to fight for you, to protect you, and to tell your story the way it ought to be told.
It's bad enough when someone gets injured and they did absolutely nothing wrong. But then the medical bills start piling up, they have to miss work, and they find themselves in a situation they never imagined they'd be in. On top of all that, they have an insurance company fighting them and attacking their character, their integrity, and their dignity for no reason other than to save some money. And that's where we step in and stop the defense from taking control of our client's story.
People come to us when they're hurting and when they're in the darkest chapter of their lives. They weren't given any warning. They didn't know that any of this was about to happen, and this event makes them feel like their world is crumbling down around them. They feel frustrated, they feel helpless, and they feel like there's nothing they can do to fix it. It's our mission to be the light at the end of the tunnel and give them hope so that they can stand up and keep moving forward and turn this dark chapter of their life into a story of redemption.
Insurance companies are ruthless. They'll do everything in their power to silence your voice and minimize what happened to you. I know because I used to be an insurance defense attorney. I represented insurance companies at big corporations, and my job was to fight against injured people. I know how these companies operate. I worked with them and fought injury cases. I know what they do and I know their strategies. My experience working for them allows me to anticipate their next moves, and this helps me to be a better lawyer for my client.
Part of the reason we've been so successful at our law firm is because we recognize that our job as lawyers is to tell our client's story. And the way that we tell someone's story is to get to know them and listen to what they've been through and what's important to them. We know that if we're going to build the strongest case possible, we need to fully understand the impact that this event has had on their life. So a big part of our job is listening to what our clients have to say. Don't let the defense decide how this ends. We're here to listen, we're here to fight, and most of all, we're here to help you take back control of your story.
Call us at 321-LAWSUIT and we'll fight alongside of you to make sure you get to decide how this chapter ends.